UFCS started in 2012 as an idea. It asked the question, what could happen if charters and ISDs work together to support students to and through college? And our role is to work together to advocate at the state level, at the regional level, as well as within our own organizations to ensure that the resources and support that students need are available.
I think that a college degree is honestly the number one way that we can eradicate poverty here in the United States. I think that when you have that credential, when you have that degree, it opens up so many different doors and options for you. And so I'm just really excited that more students in our country are getting the opportunities to not only access college, but also succeed in college as well.
We serve kids who come from first-generation sort of college-bound families, kids who come from poverty, a lot of situations that our traditional systems were just not set up to support their matriculation into higher ed.
20 years ago, there was not a lot of evidence that low-income first-generation minority students could succeed on an absolute level, and through the hard work of educators and education reformers that just took a stand on behalf of kids to work really hard and prove in the unlimited potential of low-income kids, we really have seen the prevailing ideology move.
I think what we're finding through this partnership is that we all have a lot more in common than we have different. And since we all ultimately want every child in our state to reach their full potential, there are schools or people in any of these organizations that have already solved a problem that we haven't yet encountered, and being able to engage with them meaningfully and regularly allows us to have that tool in our toolkit before we need it, versus trying to figure it out on our own.
Together, I think the greatest impact is we're able to collectively solve challenging problems that thousands of our students are facing in college.
Sharing our best practices among our UFCS members are really very important, because we are always discovering, exploring new things.
The interventions and strategies that are taking place through the collaborative and the things that the districts and charters are coming up with are all data driven. They're based on best practices, they're based on research. Our organization, other organizations are putting resources, putting funding, putting human capital behind some of these strategies to help ensure that students are taking advantage of every opportunity.
What we're really doing is dreaming big dreams for kids. So for me, UFCS is really important because it's about partnership, it's about learning, it's about growing, and it's about being best so that kids can accomplish their best dreams.